reaction streaming in tonight from around the country about this weekend's violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the president's comments in the wake of that violence. Channel 6 News reporter Chris Rogers sat down with Congressman Carter today and joins us now. Chris.
Leslie, Charlottesville was just one of the many topics Congressman Carter discussed with me today. He also talked North Korea, healthcare, and more. Take a look. In the wake of a controversial couple months in Washington, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agree the current administration has had its fair share of problems, some of which can be traced back to positional turmoil on the president's staff.
We finally got a cabinet, but that should have been done in 6 weeks, and it was done last week in May.
I sat down with veteran Congressman Carter, who says despite the distractions coming out of the White House, there is real work getting done. That all too often goes unnoticed.
Legislation is like making sausage. It takes a lot to go in the mix, and you really don't want to know all that's in it.
One of those legislative issues is health care, which so far has been a major headache for the Republican Party as they have yet to fulfill their promise to repeal and replace Obamacare.
Roughly 210 days, fixing 7 years of issues, it's a beginning, to make it simple. What we did in the House was a beginning.
Meantime, as the nation faces the looming threat of nuclear standoff with North Korea, Congressman Carter says it's not one to be taken lightly.
Our committee gets top secret briefings, and I can't go into any of that, but North Korea is a very dangerous place.
This as the Trump administration faces a nation divided back here at home, with violence in Charlottesville causing an uproar nationwide. Congressman Carter says what unfolded in Virginia was reprehensible.
I disapprove of all the behavior there.
As Carter and the rest of the lawmakers in Washington face the daunting task of turning around the culture in Washington, the congressman says he's committed to carrying out the will of the people.
They want the government to quit bickering and go to work. It's a frustration level that I completely understand.
Now, Leslie, Congressman Carter says the most accurate judgment of how this administration runs will come when a full staff is in place, and that has been a problem coming out of this White House so far. Leslie.
All right, thanks, Chris.